Hey everybody, this is Mad Matt Carter. Thank you so much for watching the AIWF Network YouTube channel as well as the AIWF Ringside Wrestling channel. If you like what you see, please do us a big favor. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell to get notifications every time we post new videos on both our channels. It means a lot to us, and thanks a lot for watching once again.
That's right. It was a real hot day when we walked down the street on what they buy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what else will they buy? What else will they want? When next time you go to the store, think about that, you know? Yeah, I'll see you around, buddy. You ain't gonna be pushing on me. Come on, get going. Hey, go. Hey. There you go. Go. Oh, man, it's all right.
Alright everybody, we're here on AIWF Talk Fest. We got Rick Diesel and Brian Danzig here. Of course, you saw what happened last week with Rick there and the situation with Don Carson. But, unfortunately, we got Don Carson and his little crony, Jake Wheeler, on the other side. There you see on the split screen.
Handle it.
You know if they put them over there with the set that doesn't have anything behind it, any paint or anything?
They put them over where they need to be.
No class.
He can't handle
That's
it.
where
He
no
can't
class
handle
people
the-
belong. Over on that side over there.
No class. No class.
Well, we're going to go ahead and take a phone call.
I can.
They want to run their mouth. Let's see. Well, lost that one.
He done cut them off. That's all
Don't
right.
nobody
Don
wanna talk to
Carson,
them.
as a lot of the folks seen last week what happened between me and Carson when he decided
Put
to
him
take
in the
it upon
hospital.
himself
That's what happened. Right.
to play Cadillac baseball with me. I didn't much
I believe you hit a home
appreciate that.
run too, didn't you?
Oh, over the
As-
ballpark.
as
Out the door.
a lot of people know, a lot
That
of
was
people
funny.
don't.
Yeah.
From that, I've got the bruised ribs, Don Carson. Okay.
Oh,
Gotta hate
Yes,
that.
I've got
I'm
them. It's
gonna have
not
to
gonna hold me
apologize.
back.
No,
I'm not
I
like
hate
you.
that.
When I get an injury, I don't sit somewhere and whine and cry about it, all right? I see you sitting over there laughing and all the that's fine, all right? I've got the injury. You had the injury. You laid at the house whining and crying.
Right, there's a
I've
big
got
difference.
my injury, but I'm still going to be at the boxing center tonight. I still will wrestle tonight, Don Carson. I will take on King Cobra tonight. I will.
you might be bald.
Yeah, I don't see it happening, but I know I
Bald
got
with
the hair
Bruce
on my
Willis.
back, snake.
That's a
tonight
combination and a half,
against
hey.
Cobra,
Put that on the grill, we
Boxing
could get a
Center.
ball with
That's
it.
all right. I can overcome it if I do got injury. My hair is very important to me, and I won't lose it.
Let's go ahead and take a call. Hello, you on there?
This is the Pro Wrestling Update for the week of Tuesday, August 13th through August 20th. Most information contained in this report derived from the Wrestling Observer and Pro Wrestling Torch newsletters. In WWF news, Ahmed Johnson has had to have kidney surgery and is out of SummerSlam thus his title shot once via the battle ball at Monday Night Raw.
Why can't you talk about the AIWF on the show?
The Ultimate Warrior looks like he's gone.
Yeah, who is this nut? Just cut him off.
Henry has signed a 10-year deal with the WWF. Very
Who cares?
I don't care.
Who cares?
I don't care.
I don't care.
Your show's like so bad.
He's another moron.
Talk about your own wrestling.
I know. That's terrible. That's terrible. At least with this show, we do AIWF wrestling. I mean, the wrestling about the AIWF, like tonight at the Boxing Center. This moron here, what do you say? Sound like a machine.
Wrestling talk show. Fans can talk about wrestling.
Dancy, you need to be quiet because, man, there's another car parked out there, all right? And you got to get to yours, okay?
Double J, Jeff Jarrett to go with the new
Who?
order.
Double who?
The
singing nobody.
That's what he is.
Yeah, I mean, this is boring. Cut the guy off.
These are the fans.
Cut the guy off.
We don't cut our fans off.
That's right. We don't.
Sound like he hung up on you, though, didn't it? You got tired of hearing the ignorance. That's what I say. There you go. Finally got a little bit of brains about it.
Well, we got Charles and Don Carson.
Well, we know you need to apologize for your ignorance and all that, but that's okay. We accepted that.
We're going to take a call. Here you go. You on there?
Who's that guy in the red and white shirt?
Who that?
That's
Which
Fat
one?
Boy.
That's Dangerous Don Carson, baby. TV8, I'm the guy who runs Rick Diesel. That's right, baby. The biggest ego in the business.
Donut Don Carson right there.
Everybody's hero to the hospital last week.
Did you say his name was Don?
Donut Don Carson.
Okay, now hush. I want to talk to him.
Go ahead.
Why didn't you run over him? I would have helped you pay.
All right, lady. Lady with brains. I want this lady.
All righty now.
Ma'am.
Yes.
I want you tonight to come to the Boxing Center. You got my personal name. You come, Don Carson. You come to the door. You mention my name. I get you in for free. You come down, watch Don Carson win the AIWF Heavyweight Championship.
Well, can I? Why didn't you just run over him? I mean,
Well, I tried. If you notice, he moved out of the way.
I wasn't even here this week, and I'm glad y'all. Last week. I am so glad y'all showed that this morning.
I mean, listen, I agree with you, ma'am, but he moved out of the way, and the best I could do was my car door. As you can see, here's the video.
yeah,
Watch him right here. He
that was
jumped.
great.
Can you see that?
That was great.
Well, look, he moves right here. Well, I see him move, so I get him with the car door. One way or another, you're going to pay when you go up against the TVA. You can mouth all you want. You can say what you want.
Yeah.
Can you do that, Rick Diesel?
That's right. You had to use the car.
Hold on, hold on. Hold on.
2x4 to take you out. You had to use a car.
Hold on, boys. You claim to have class. Let the young lady talk. Can you
It
not
don't
take
matter
Go
what
ahead.
you use as
You
long
not
as you
take
get the job done.
Well, it sounds to me like
got
like
the
she
job
just
Get the
left.
job done, though.
Oh,
well,
He's sitting right
They're
here.
over talking at me. Over
Wait a minute now. Y'all don't get too wild now.
Hey,
All right, here,
when
show
the
your
man
colors.
left, he was on the ground.
We get somebody
Well,
on the phone.
everybody's got their own opinion,
We
you know.
laid him out for
Uh-huh.
weeks.
Right.
We laid him out.
Look at this. Look, you
I
notice
really
one
like
thing.
this part.
You notice
He's
one
back
thing,
the next
gentlemen.
week.
Hold on a minute. You notice one thing, gentlemen. I did this by myself. Wasn't two
Yeah, that
of you.
was with your
Wasn't
own
three of
two
you.
hands.
This was alone.
Oh,
His
okay.
feet up
That's
is that
right.
something?
You have to be alone
was
because
alone.
you
Rick,
have
look
to
at
be
yourself
alone
later.
because your
What's
stupid
going
Parker
through
beats
your
up
mind?
130-pound referees for a living.
Big deal. But we
Yeah, that's
got
real
the job done.
Yeah.
You've got Brian Danzig sitting beside you for your protection. Once again, we got the job done. Hey, I run over with the car. I told you I was going to do
What do you
I
got
had to
sitting
do.
beside you? He sure ain't for
This is my
protection.
manager. This is a manager. This is not a wrestler.
I wanna
This is a
wrestle him for
manager.
that big
This
old
is
belt
Jake
he's
Wheeler.
got.
What does he do? What does he
What do you think
manage?
about
What does
that
he
belt?
actually
He
do?
takes care of my business. He does my booking. He makes sure my bills are paid.
I bet he
takes care
does.
of my business because I can concentrate on the job.
Does he
I gotta
book you at
do.
the nearest farm near down there?
Time out. It looks like Don can do the job by himself. He don't need no
Yeah.
Right there it is. Look at Rick Diesel. Look,
Don
look
Carson has
yourself
never
laying
been able to
there.
do nothing by
You're trying to
himself.
kiss my shoe. You're trying to kiss my feet, so don't hurt me no more.
Don
I
Carson,
see.
the only reason Don Carson has to do something by himself is because Sebastian Kane is
I'm
laying
very
at the
proud of
house
what I've
on
done right here.
suspension for
He
throwing
does
a
not
referee
need
around.
Sebastian
You didn't
Kane
do
to come to
nothing
you
by
and take
yourself.
you
You had
down.
to take a
He proved that
2,000
last
pound
week.
help you.
Much like that
Well, it looked
2x4
like he
that you
did it by
used, Rick
himself right
Diesel.
there.
Much like the 2x4 you used, right? What's the
I don't
difference?
see Don
I hit you with a two before you lay out.
Why don't you let this
Weeks,
young
you
lady
hit me
talk?
with a
He's
car
ignorant,
back
man.
in
He's
5
ignorant.
and 7
Let
days.
can't accept
Let this young
criticism.
lady state her opinion and be quiet because you can't take criticism. Sit there and
Yeah,
listen.
she stated
truth
her
hurts
opinion very
him.
well.
And we've let her.
And you've
Yeah, that's
interrupted
right.
her constantly.
Constantly. Every time
She's got a
she
right to her
speaks.
opinion just like anybody else.
Constantly
I don't go
interrupted.
to wrestling,
hear
so
Weasel
I
over
won't
there
be
talking
there
to you.
tonight. Because, I mean, you know, that's not my thing. But I do watch this every once in a while on Saturdays.
on down
And, Don,
to the boxing
you
center.
did a great job by
Thank you.
yourself.
Woo! Thank you.
You threw him over the banner by yourself. And he
right.
was the one laying on the ground.
Tell the road. There it
And
is.
you did not use a car at that point. Now, he is the one who wanted to attack the car. Now, that was his
That's
stupidity.
exactly.
That's
You're right.
that's
Oh,
because
you
I
know what
wasn't
truth is
running.
It is. This is the
I
first,
wasn't
that's the first
running
sensible
away.
person I've heard in
done hurt
Martinsville
you.
since
I
I've
didn't
been
want to
here.
hurt me off.
He was
You threw
already
me
in
off
the
a
car.
back
Why would
off
you
a
run
porch
after
out
the
here.
car? Now, that
You
is
threw
so
me 8
stupid.
feet down.
Better
off
you
a
than
big-
him.
That's
off
right.
a big log, and I still get up and chase you across the parking lot because you was running away.
You're
You know, I got a
glutton for
feeling this
punishment.
show's going down the gutter just like he
The
did
ball
last
hurt
week.
his head and he
You
didn't
got
have no
brain
better
I
damage.
sense.
swear it is.
You've got brain damage.
It's going
from the
down
fall.
the gutter.
Coward.
Y'all calm down. Hey,
Right.
Rick.
Why is that
chill,
guy
man.
sitting next to you?
I know,
Tag
why,
team
that's
partner.
right. He
And I'm here
does.
by myself.
You have to be. They won't let your tag team partner back in the
It's
show.
irrelevant. But the thing about this is, I didn't have to have one for protection.
That's
Then
right.
why did you
He
pick
by
up another one in
yourself.
Mount Airy? Why are there 3 of you
Roma.
now? 4 counting your little dumpy manager over
Don't
there.
worry about my manager.
Cow
Brand
pad.
him with my belt
buckle's so
buckle.
big, all you see
I'm
is
gonna
a
brand him
pair
with
of
his belt
boots sitting
buckle.
over there.
I'm gonna brand him with that belt buckle.
Hey, Don.
And I'll get you too, Weasel.
Don,
Yes,
your
ma'am.
manager must be doing a very good job. You put him on the ground.
Yes, ma'am. He's doing a fabulous
But I
job.
want to
Jake
know
Wheeler's
why
got
Rick
ma'am.
tackled the
Thank you.
car. What was his intentions of doing what he? Why did
All
he
I
attack
cared
the
about
car?
was getting to Don Carson. The
He
man
was
was
looking at about
scared
a
and running
What-
away.
$2,000
listen,
car.
listen.
Why did you?
What
attack
Diesel
the
looks
car?
like
He
right
was
there?
running away,
Diesel
and
looked
all
just
I
like
want-
the
I
possum
did
that tried
not
to
want
cross the
let him
road
get
that didn't
away.
get
That's all I
there.
was
The possum that didn't
Yeah, but
try
the
to
windows
cross the
was
road.
rolled
Boy
up,
says
and you
it's the best
instead of
word.
I'd have
getting on
went
the
through the
side
windows
trying to
if
catch
I'd have
him from
got-
the side, you go and
He was
tackle
on
the
the
I would
other
have
one.
went through the window.
Now,
If he'd have hit it
hold
with
on,
that nose
hold on,
he's got, he
hold on,
would've
hold
went
on,
through the
hold on.
window.
Tell the truth about this, Rick. You're on the hood going, please, Mr. Carson, forgive me. I didn't mean to lay hands on you. You were begging forgiveness
Oh,
on the
man.
hood of my car. I seen that. But, I slung you off the hood and I tried to leave. And I thought better about it. And I was a little upset about Charles not being there, but I'll be all right about that, I guess. But we'll handle that. I mean, he takes me
I
my
guess you
set
figured
away.
the car could
Okay.
do what you couldn't do by yourself, right?
Just
Well,
like
he
the
put
2x4
on the
you
ground,
used,
Rick
right?
Diesel. He put
All right.
you
you
on the
hit me
ground
with a
by
2,000-pound
yourself.
car.
You
I'm always
don't want
out
to
Watch out.
I don't
Hey.
miss the show, dog.
Rick,
You hit me with
Rick.
a car, I don't miss the show.
We need to calm down, man. We need to take some more calls.
I got the job
There's the
done.
possum
We
effect.
need to get back to
You see the
the.
possum.
We need to get back to some calls about the boxing
Let
center
the lady
tonight.
finish this. Look, ma'am, you're welcome to come to the AIWF to the boxing
She
center
said she
tonight.
won't come see you,
We're
big
gonna come
fat
down there.
ass.
You want Rick Diesel's putting his hair on the line tonight against the snake. Hey, I'm in the building. Ain't no telling what I'm capable of doing.
Is Charles there?
Charles is running around here back in the
Okay.
background.
Charles is one of my good buddies. Okay.
Oh, okay.
He will
We-
know the phone.
Oh,
number.
okay, now we know what that explains the whole
Oh, are
phone
you
call.
a
I
selfie,
like
Charles?
Bob
Hey, man, the
Bill
guy's
and all
got
the
class.
rest
I
of
know
them
you
too.
rednecks over
But
there. You got a
I
problem.
You're one of the
guarantee-
few that
Wait a
likes.
minute, wait a minute.
Right,
You
Charles
said
Wolf.
over at
Rick,
Don
this is
Carson
for
talking
you.
about
Rick,
Charles
this is
having
for you
class.
about
You
your
didn't think
hair.
about him
Wait a minute,
having
Rick.
too much
Hey, Rick.
class.
Listen.
This
he's
is
got to
about
say.
your hair,
So we
okay?
can get off
Here,
here.
go. Listen to the
If
woman.
Rick, I mean, if Charles Rourke was to give me a pair of scissors, I would pay him $20 just to let me cut your hair.
Man,
You get good money for hair
Hold on,
today to make
hold on,
wigs
let me
out
ask
of.
you this. Hold on, ma'am. He's put his hair on the line tonight at the boxing center. Come on down. If the opportunity arises and Mr. Diesel loses that, I'll personally come hold him down. You want to cut his hair?
Okay, I tell you what, I might just come to this thing because I've never
It won't
been
cost
before,
her
but I
20
just
bucks.
might come.
Hey, it's a lot of
You're getting
fun.
awful close.
If you can take just two good sized pieces off of his head, I will hang it
Hey.
on my antenna and I will put a sign on it, Rick
Are you
Diesel's
looking at
hair.
You say you like Don Carson, right?
Are you
Yeah.
looking at your television?
Well, that big
You
clown.
know it's
Rick
funny.
Diesel ain't got a
Ma'am, you
chance
see
in
the
the world.
TV?
That big
Whoever
clown's
got
going
them
for the
scissors,
title tonight.
Just whack one good piece off of it, and I'll put it on my antenna.
Well, you know it's funny, Don
I'll
Carson.
get you a piece of it.
You talking about how Charles got class. You weren't too worried about how much class he had. You was calling him all them names running around in here last week looking for him.
That's right.
I
I was
wasn't
upset
here
at Charles
last week, so
Ward.
I
That's
wasn't
right.
in here looking for him. Now,
That's
how about
exactly
that?
right. The man
I was
said
I was not
I
even
was
in
talking
this
about
week
Don
last
Carson.
week.
Look at here.
Well,
Snap,
we need
snap.
to take some
Yeah,
more.
we need to
Pretty
take
boy
some more
gonna lose
calls.
his mouth.
You got your opinion, though. We appreciate your call anyway.
Charles now,
ma'am.
because you're lucky that you're even on this show.
That's right, man.
So you don't be talking about Charles.
Okay.
Or any
Well,
other.
The man don't
We
pay his
appreciate your
bills
opinion
no more
anyway,
than
all
he paid
right?
for a minute of this
Have a
here
nice
now.
day.
You know when he gets
All right, we take another call here. Hello, you on there?
Hey, Andy. Hey, Brian.
Hey, you doing? Dad, we got somebody sensible on here now.
That's right. Don, I gotta ask you a question.
Yes, ma'am.
How come you couldn't do it in the ring? Why'd you have to use a car?
He won't sign the paperwork, ma'am. I've asked for tag team
The
title matches
paperwork,
time
hey,
after
the
time
paperwork
again.
is
And
signed,
he gives
buddy
an excuse. He gives an excuse that the committee won't give you the match. Ma'am, that's the biggest bull that I ever seen in my life. Every time I look at him, I call him at home.
He
I
is
harass
scared.
him. I send
He
the
is
title. I
scared
send
to
the
get in the
paperwork.
ring with
He
you.
will not sign it. He will not approach the committee.
the
I have
paperwork's
begged
been
him.
signed.
I have begged him
Let
for
me
this
tell you
match,
something.
and I cannot get the match.
Hey, can you stop running your mouth for a second?
Oh, Brian,
let me tell
you
you
want to go on the
something.
back of
We
your
ain't got-
Hey, you
we're
need a
not worried-
haircut too, brother. You need one
Hey.
too. We can arrange that too.
and you don't. You don't need a haircut.
Hey, look, brother, I got
That's
one
one thing
thing
you got going for
You
you,
know-
Don Carson. You'll never need another haircut as long as you live.
I like to look like a decent human being.
He'd say
A
so.
decent gorilla. Let me tell you something.
A gorilla.
We weren't
Look here,
concerned about no paperwork last time we was at the boxing center when we jumped in the ring and you jumped out like a bunch of scared rabbits.
remember right,
we were
Diesel
standing
lost that
right,
match too,
right in the
didn't
middle of the ring waiting
lost
for
that
you.
too, didn't
No
you, Ricky?
paperwork, no match,
Hey,
no nothing.
they make
We
excuses
just wanted
when they
you
get
two
beat a lot,
in the
don't they?
ring and you ran scared. So don't tell me that we're hiding behind lawyers and paperwork and all that junk.
Exactly.
We weren't looking for no
here.
paperwork.
We've
My
already
heart
signed.
bleeds with sympathy.
cry,
We've
man.
already signed the
Big
contracts,
deal.
Don.
Okay.
Well, if you sign the
boys.
If you
I ain't
sign
got
them,
'em yet.
I know
I ain't
we've
seen 'em.
signed them.
I ain't
We're
seen
just
nothing.
waiting for the AIWF to tell us when it's going to happen.
Oh, they got to tell you when to be
Oh, I'll
the
draw
champion.
some
They got to
contracts
tell
up.
you when
That
to be
show's
the
out of
champion.
control today, as you can tell.
Don,
It's out of control every week.
Don.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not hard to find Rick Diesel at the boxing center. They
That's
will
right.
get in the ring.
That's right.
Ma'am, I've tried.
Just like we were
I
last
got to have a
time.
contract. I want those title belts.
You ain't even got a partner. What do you want to
Hey, if I got to do it, I do it by myself.
Well, you gonna get your buddy Jake there to tag him with?
Don't you worry about Jake.
He's got his own
Jake will take
Wheeler
you,
right
boy.
here.
That's right.
Management
Mr.
only for
Weasel
TVA.
boy over there.
He don't get involved. Eddie Wilson, you run your mouth, son. You might just find yourself in a world of hurt too.
What are you gonna do it? He score your Jake buddy ain't gonna do it.
Don't you worry about Jake. He don't lower himself.
He ain't gonna do
like
nothing.
You, Eddie Wilson.
It's above
But let me. Tell you
me.
something, son. You had your little day, and you know the sun's got to shine on a dog's butt every day. All right. Once in a while.
You look at,
who he beat.
look at your face. You're gonna be talking about a dog's
Look
butt.
who he beat
that's
there.
fine.
I mean,
Look,
you know.
that's right. Look who you beat. You got to face
He beat
me.
Breckenridge.
All right.
Big
I'm
deal.
not Major Breckenridge.
I ain't gotta face
Okay?
you.
You go if you run that mouth.
I'm not
gonna
wrestling
make you
you,
pay,
not-
son. You just get out of my business and stay out of my business.
You don't. Hey, Don Carson, the paperwork's been signed. The AIWF just got to sign. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, the AIWF has signed matches with us before, and for some reason or another, they never happen.
Y'all
And
didn't.
it's never been our fault,
We've
Don.
always been there.
Now, show me one.
Now that you've got Jake Wheeler with you, maybe he can negotiate that
me
contract.
Well, I will
as well.
negotiate that
Right.
thing. I will
Yeah.
sign it myself.
We'll put it up like
Tonight.
this. Jake
I'll
Wheeler-
be fine. I ain't worried about.
Yeah, it'd be
I
cool.
mean,
Look,
come on,
we're
I've got
on the
King
move
Cobra
right now.
tonight. He's
Petition
no
the AIWF.
He's got King Cobra tonight.
Oh,
The paperwork is on the offices of the AIWF. That's where it's at. I don't keep the paperwork.
Yeah.
You gonna
Why
be-
haven't I got the return contract on my desk?
I haven't
Why
seen
Jake
anything.
not got
I
it
have
yet?
not seen anything from them.
So you need to talk to
He's
the
scared.
AIWF.
Why can't you act a little more
Exactly.
civil over there, Don? Keep this thing under
Hey,
control.
Wilson, why are you interrupting me?
Why can't you be a little more civil and quit hollering?
You worry about what I am.
So
Why are
much.
you
It's
interrupting me?
impossible. It's impossible not to interrupt you. You're constantly running your mouth. That's
I'm
why.
trying to find a point with y'all's ignorance here. You take about
Our
they haven't
ignorance?
give the contract. They haven't given the okay. I'm waiting, guys. That's all I'm doing is waiting.
Well,
You know,
we
you-
waited on you for 6 weeks while you laid at the house.
You know what I got to
lying
say?
behind
I didn't get no
about your
paperwork.
knee.
I didn't
I'm
get
sitting
no
here with
paperwork.
bruised ribs, Don Carson.
That's
all
a
right?
fat
I'm
belly.
sitting here and can't hardly even breathe without screaming,
Pull
sitting
your shirt
up.
back.
But I'm still gonna wrestle
Look,
tonight.
the
I'm
smell
not
is
gonna
drifting
sit
down the
and cry
hallway,
and cry.
okay?
Oh,
The
I'm
smell is coming
hurt.
down the hallway. Put your arms down, all
My
right?
heart bleeds for him in so much.
You gonna be there tonight, ain't you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Of course.
All right
Down
then.
the boxing center. Watch
Bye.
Rick Diesel get his hair cut. Watch Don Carson take heavyweight title
We're gonna
home.
go ahead and take another call. We'll see you tonight.
Oh, okay.
All right, take it easy.
Bye.
Rick Weasel.
All right, we're gonna get this line 3. They've been holding a while. Hello, you on there? Hello?
It's Jimmy Henry.
Diesel.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hey, look, man. Y'all making the show worse, man.
I told him, man, I'm trying to keep this thing calm because I'm trying to be the mediator.
Hey, look.
I lost it last week, man. I really lost it with old Jake over there, but I'm telling you,
scared.
I'm determined this week to try to keep this thing under control, but I'm just one man. I can't do it. Charles is egging it on,
man. The last set was who ruled that set when it was over with.
See what I mean?
Yeah. We were down. We were there. We were the only ones in the room.
Look, the show would be better if y'all would just let one talk at a time, man. You can't even
trying to tell you. That's what I told Don.
It's hard talking people with such ignorance.
I told Don.
Don't know how to let one person talk.
He's constantly talking.
Them over there are as ignorant as the people
I told
here.
Don, I said, let's try to keep this thing civil.
Look at it.
Somebody when they're talking.
If you look over at the script, what?
Ask the girl that was just on the phone, the girl that has some sense. How much did y'all interrupt her?
That's right. She never could talk.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
This is a call-in talk show, so we'd appreciate
I'm serious.
long enough to let some of the fans speak.
All I hear Charles grabbed the phone on that first caller. You know, he's trying to tell us about our wrestling news. And he interrupted that. I thought
they ain't got no more sense in them three nuts.
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead, man. We ain't gonna
we only had one good call.
Hold up, man. Hold up, okay? Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
The one in the middle. Hey, since his ribs hurt, man, why don't you take his spot, man?
I can't. I have I mean, I'll be there with him. I'll be at ringside. I'll do what I can. But I can't take his place.
Brian is scheduled to have to take care of things with Jumping Jimmy tonight.
Hey, Rick. Rick. I still think you can beat him with broken ribs, man.
That's right. See, exactly. There's no reason for me to take his place.
Dude, hey, you can beat him.
I don't need Brian to take my place.
No.
Hey,
can take
man. Hey, look. Ain't nothing wrong with long hair, buddy.
That's right.
Hey, I got long hair myself, and ain't nothing wrong with long hair.
You want them hippie type, stinky redneck looking fellas too? No,
you want them bald-headed rascals?
Hey man, I ain't got long hair, but ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean,
hey, good luck, Rick.
All right, man, take it easy.
Ain't nothing wrong with you, Eddie.
Hello, you on there?
Yeah, he is. He's a brown.
Yeah, I want to speak to that dangerous Don Carson.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead. He's listening.
Where's your partner at? I thought there was two of you as we heard.
That's him in the background. See, the boy talks about manners.
How rude was that? How rude was that?
Sebastian King was suspended for 30 days for choke slamming a referee.
He probably deserved it.
Probably. He laid his hands on my partner, and my partner reacted accordingly. He lost his cool. He spun around.
Where is your partner right now? Do you know?
No, ma'am, I do not know.
You didn't tell him what the whole story was.
Listen, I want to hear this.
Go ahead.
Where is your partner right now?
That I don't know right now.
I thought y'all did everything together.
Ma'am?
I thought y'all did everything together. I thought you were the fabulous two. So where is your partner right now, bad boy?
I don't know right now where he's at.
I think he's at Northern Surrey Hospital having a baby, don't you?
Whoa! Hey, yeah, he did look a little pregnant last night. I knew his wife was expecting. Yes, ma'am.
Why aren't you there?
Because I had to do the show this morning.
Oh, I see. So, you know, he's willing to leave the show to take you wherever you need to go when you get crippled up or whatever, but you're not willing to stay away from the show whenever he needs you, huh?
Well, ma'am, Sebastian would want me to do what I needed to do to get the job done.
Right.
Oh. Is there a little dissension in the ranks here?
There might be.
You sure did get quiet over there.
It sure did, didn't it?
Well, you have done something amazing, man.
Sebastian K knows I'm going to do what I got to do. We have found somebody that knows how to make Don Carson be quiet. If his wife is in the hospital, I will be there before the sun goes down.
Well, what time do you think the sun goes down, Mr. Carson?
Probably by, I don't know, 6 o'clock? Up here in this town, in these mountains, who knows?
Guy got quiet.
Don Carson, oh man.
Ain't nothing stumpy about this boy.
Now, I wonder what his problem is.
You're very stumpy, actually.
As we can see, we hear their ignorance and display of mannerism that these young men claim to have. Very displaying it on television right now. You know, this is what I'm talking about.
You know, if I recall, Sebastian told us to come
I just want you to know I'm going to be at your match tonight, and I tell you what, when I do see you, you've had it. I'm gonna throw something at you.
That's quite all right. I'm used to that.
I bet you are. You're disgusting.
That's right. You tell him, man.
It's downright disgusting. I don't know why they let people like you on
it's
the
on the
air.
screen next to me right now.
Yeah.
She.
He needs a haircut just like that goober over beside him.
They're talking to you over here, Don. You need to listen.
I'm listening up.
Go ahead.
I'm listening up.
Thank you very much for your undivided attention.
You're quite welcome.
We appreciate the call.
I'm glad he's divided away from me because he smells.
Call us back some other time now, you hear? Hello, you on there?
Hey, Diesel.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Good to see you back up here, big man.
Hey,
I don't care what who says.
He ain't gonna do much in the ring tonight
You
either.
whipped Don's hind end, slapped out of the building to the outside.
There you
You
go.
was unlucky. You went over. If his big fat butt had been over, then it looked like a pile of cow manure down there. Don Carson, I'll tell you something. You showed yourself as nothing but a coward by not getting out of that car like a man.
I got the job done. Oh, stick your shit
like a man, and here
I
you
got
are
the job
trying
done.
to run over the car door.
On his leg, and he runs this 2x4 and jumps on you.
He jumps on
Talk
back
about a
to
coward.
Tennessee, boy, wherever you come from.
That's right.
Because round up here, I don't know. You need somebody to whip your hind end.
Smell,
You
I
can't
know.
keep your
Food
mouth
stamp,
shut
go
long
once a
enough.
What'd you think about that last call, bud?
You know why Don Carson has trouble keeping his mouth shut? Because he's afraid that somebody's going to say something that makes a lot of sense, and he's going to try to talk
One
over
thing I
him
never
so
have to
can't
worry
nobody
about,
else
Rick
hear him.
Diesel, is that
Yeah, 'cause
being
see
you,
what happened
brother. That's
last time
one thing
he
I
sat
never
down
got to
and
worry
listened to
about.
somebody.
I can run over anybody with a car, but being man enough to whip his hind end's a different story.
That's right.
That's right.
Different story, brother. You
Exactly.
come on face me one-to-one. I've asked for it. I've begged for it. I looked for the title. No paperwork.
Like the man said,
He
I done
will
whipped
not
your butt
come
all the
in
way
the
out
ring.
the building last weekend.
That's right.
Hey, who took the trip to the hospital? Who's got the bruised ribs? Hey,
Well,
you sent me to the
Howard done
hospital,
that.
Rick Diesel.
Hey.
I sent you to the hospital.
Hey,
That's
wait a
one
minute.
apiece. I guess this is the deciding
Wait a minute
factor.
now.
The only thing that I hit you with last week was this.
Right. What about the knee? 2x4, huh? What about a 2x4?
And you was out
Nobody
6
wants
weeks, you
to hear
hit me
that.
with a car.
Big deal.
And I'm back in a week.
Right.
Don,
Back in a week. That shows how stupid you are, isn't it?
All right,
Because,
after
brother,
he
you're going to
done
lose your
fell
career. You keep acting like this.
you won't keep your mouth shut long enough so nobody say nothing.
I don't want to hear your lip run
You
over
tell
there.
him, man.
I'll come out there and I will slap you. You show up tonight at the boxing center. I will slap you.
I'm
Well,
gonna
listen
be
to the
that
man
fat
talk.
boy, and I will approach you. You ever lay a hand on me, you a dead son of a bitch.
Watch your mouth. Hey,
How you
listen,
like
You won't
show your
slap this
ignorance
man.
some
This
more.
man
Come
right
on,
here
get
is my
pumped up
friend.
about it. Show
All
your
All these
ignorance
kids,
to me.
the youngins
slap
watching
this
this
man.
show, and people
I'll
talk
tell you
like
that.
that on
There you go. There's a prime representative why this man is everybody
one good
Martinsville
thing-
idol. Listen to him. He stinks.
One-
He
one
smells
good thing about
bad.
it.
And you cuss and you run that mouth.
One good thing about it, after Don Carson's antics the last couple of weeks,
He got a
he probably, I'm sure the AIWF's watching this tape.
I hope so, boys.
sure
I'm
they are.
asking-
Watch this
I'm
tape, dog.
publicly asking for a title match.
It won't happen. He's
Yeah,
scared.
man.
Get off of here, and I'm gonna be up there tonight. And I want him to slap me.
Boxing center.
You come on up there, man.
I
Look
will
at these.
be.
You be there.
Use
He
these.
probably won't get a chance.
They ain't gonna mess with you.
Nah, he won't.
Watch. Over the balcony you go.
Speaking of which, tonight at the Boxing Center, Mr. Carson.
Yeah, but you see all the punches you're getting before, don't you?
Aren't you supposedly supposed to have a
Oh,
title
look,
match?
who went over the top? Brother, where it
Look at
counts?
that.
It got done.
Well,
He went over the. Look at him. Look at him hugging
Look,
that tie.
lay it there. Lay it.
He's
Watch
down
it kiss
and
my
out.
feet. Where it got done, brother. It
Please
got
don't grab
done.
me no more, Mr.
That's
Carson.
enough. Let's take a
Please
call.
don't
Hello,
grab me
you on
no
there?
more, Mr. Carson.
Hey, Diesel.
Yeah, man.
How long would it take you to beat him in a match? About a minute or two?
Do what?
How long would it take you to beat him in a match? About a
I
minute
think
or
kick
two?
him in his bum leg. Won't take that long.
Probably. Consider.
That long.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't stand half the chance in a
Diesel
match
longer
that he
than
stood
me.
in the parking lot because you
This
can't
man
get a
talks
car in
about,
the ring.
Oh, how
Yeah.
tough he is.
Agree.
Oh, how
And
strong
once
he
you
is.
got to the
Kick him in his
title.
bum leg.
Do what?
Why don't you go out to the championship?
Well, right now he don't hold the belt.
Who's got it?
Right now the title's vacant.
Yeah, the heavyweight title's vacant. He'll be wrestling for it tonight, though. He's wrestling Jackie Anderson over at the
Watch
boxing
that,
center
Jackie,
for the
brother.
vacant
I'm coming.
heavyweight title
Jackie's
tonight.
going down.
The winner of that
Jackie ain't
matchup
got no
will be
chain.
the new AIWF heavyweight champion.
You looking
Hey,
at
when he
the
gets
way I
to
did
Diesel, I want you to
champion
beat
right
him.
here, brother.
I believe you could.
Oh, when he gets it, We'll see how quick
If he
gives
gets
me or Brian Danzig a title shot.
You got to get through Brian. He's got to get through Jackie Anderson first, and that's not easy.
Exactly. He's got to beat Jackie Anderson, and trust me, if anybody knows how tough Jackie Anderson is, it's me and Brian Danzig.
You know what Jackie Anderson's going to have to worry about, though, don't you? All his little cronies going to be outside there.
What's this herd of people that got over there on this?
Why have all these people? He ain't man enough to get in there and fight. What's the deal?
We called him, got Brian Danzig up here to protect him, to make sure I don't jump him again.
Hey, Don.
What?
Hey, why don't y'all have a cage match, man?
Brother, anytime I sent the paperwork in, but the committee won't give it to me.
I tell you, I heard the AIWF is still working on that.
Hey, Diesel, do y'all?
I think it's funny. Okay, I think something's real funny.
Me too. I can't get nothing off their desk.
He says that he's
somebody has answer in the mailbox.
He said that he signed his contract, sent it in. I've signed my part. Brian signed his part on the contracts.
Why ain't they on my desk?
You know what's funny, Don? The AIWF received them, but it's real strange. You're saying that you haven't seen the contract. It wouldn't surprise me if they're not laying at your house up on a shelf hid under something.
Have you looked at the screen?
So that maybe nobody will have to see them.
I want you to look what Charles Rourke is up to. He's got you and Don Carson wrestling tonight. That's not signed yet.
Yeah, man.
That doesn't mean it won't happen. Stir it up, man. That's all he's doing.
Yeah, that's all.
Multiple contracts. We were signed in with blank stipulations.
Charles wants
anything.
Charles wants Don Carson to do the show.
Don't matter what kind of match. Get in the ring and fight.
You know, Rick does his own thing.
Nobody control me, baby. I do what I want. I walk. I talk. I do as I want to do.
He sits over there in his chair with his tag team.
Yeah, man.
Don't y'all have set up a ring outside? Don't y'all used to set up rings?
Yeah, we did it one time. That's before we got a building to put it in, and that way we can do it whether it's raining or not.
Hey, look, man, just set one up outside and tie y'all together, man. Let y'all go at it.
Who needs a ring? Just let him go.
I'm all for it.
Hey, how about that, Don?
Don't need no ring. We proved that last week.
Hey, I don't care. I don't care.
Right over the back.
I tell you what, this is how I look at it. If before, hey, Carson, listen to this.
Wait a minute now.
I've got the bad ribs. Your little knee it's all better and everything now. If the AIWF can let me know by tonight that they'll let me wrestle you, then tonight I don't care if I got a match with Cobra. I'll wrestle that too.
There you go, Don.
It's gonna be a double match tonight then.
If the AIWF will let me know
when he gets beat after that.
Then I can wrestle you at the boxing
then you beat him. He's gonna whine. Well, I was tired. I was devastated over
My
losing
question's for you, Don.
I lost my hair.
Why are you ignoring me now, Don?
We ain't ignoring you.
I'm not looking
We're
at
ready
the
to
camera.
take
I'm
the
looking
fight.
past the
We're
camera.
ready
Your
to have
big
the fight
fat
done
ugly
tonight.
face sitting right over there,
We
Don.
can do it tonight.
If the AIWF will let me know that I can wrestle you
He
tonight,
will not
then I'll
fight you.
take you tonight.
Let's do it, brother. If they'll sanction the match, let's do it.
Hey, what time are y'all
To
around?
be honest with you, I may not care if they sanction it or not, Don.
I got a question.
Turn the light out.
It don't matter.
We'll do cages. I'll do dog collars. You name it, baby. I'll do it.
I got a question for you.
Rick.
Yeah,
Go ahead, man.
Man, they need to let one of y'all talk at a time, man. This is messing up everything.
I know.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, the
Hey,
fans
man, it ain't even interesting no more. You can't understand what
I
happened.
watched the show on television last week, and it was a bunch of static, man. I know what you're talking about.
I mean,
I agree.
one of you talk, or even one of you leave, man.
He even sets up and runs his mouth when I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
I know, because I'm not really interested in anything this man has to say.
I'm trying to interject in this thing and keep it calm, and it seems impossible, man. I'm serious.
Hey, listen, Don. Hey.
What?
Put it on Don Carson.
I'm listening.
Hey, listen.
They'll switch.
Here we go.
And you ain't gonna never do nothing unless you let somebody talk.
Well, all I hear is Rick Diesel and you flapping their guns.
Well,
you
you ain't giving me a chance, man.
Hold on a minute. You haven't asked a good question.
He's afraid you're going to say something.
You haven't asked a good question.
Okay, be quiet then. Let me talk, okay?
I'm listening. Go right ahead. You got your opportunity right here.
Are you finished? I think that they should tie y'all together and just get it over with, and then it'll be settled. That's
we can
all
do that.
Let the people in this town decide, okay?
I agree with you.
We can do that. That won't matter at all.
I tell you what.
Everybody call in and say if they want a match. How's that, Diesel?
Hey, I'm
them strap matches work for me.
Hold on a minute. Let me say this. Let me say this. I try to talk. They run their mouth.
I know.
I try to give them
they're ignorant.
Listen up. This is what we'll do. The people of Martinsville put together. You draw a poll. You call Cable 6. You write in. You do whatever you want to do. You name the match, the type, the style. You tell us. We'll go ahead and it may not
work
happen
a contract
tonight,
up
but we
on
will
that.
get a contract together the next time we're in the boxing center, or whatever the contracts say, or the AIWF wants us to do, whatever the people in this town wants us to do, whatever kind of match they want to have.
Okay.
We'll do it.
All right, listen.
Then we'll find out how big a man he is.
I want a strap match.
A what match?
That's cool.
Strap match.
Strap match is great.
All right, good luck, man. I'll let you go.
All right, man. Beat him like a dog.
Well, looks like we got a strap match going so far.
Well, there's vote number one.
Hey,
Rest
Don,
you people get on home.
I got my vote.
Yeah, he's on there.
Hey, Don.
Yes, ma'am.
If you'll hold down Rick, I'll sure cut his hair, because I know
all
he
right.
needs it. And that one's sitting beside of him, too.
You want to hold my scissors?
Yeah.
All right.
Another intelligent. Now, how many people have we had call in here today and talk and brag and talk good about us and put them down in their hippie ways over there?
Watch them. They're getting ready to react.
Look at him. See, talk about stunned now. Look at him sitting over there.
Hey, Brian Danzig needs a haircut too.
Yeah, he needs just like.
I hope
I'll sure do it if you'll hold one of them down, because I'm not strong enough to hold them down.
Wipe him across his forehead.
They talk about everybody else, but yet they're interrupting this young lady when she's trying to talk.
They can't deal with criticism. They cannot deal with criticism.
Don Carson's got the biggest mouth in the business, baby, and I don't mind admitting it. And I do. I'll run that mouth anybody who'll listen. But it goes like this. It goes like this. I do what it takes to get the job done. I know what it takes to get it done, and I ain't scared to do what it takes.
And you done that job last week, didn't you?
Pregnant.
Sebastian King's wife was expecting.
He's having the baby right now.
That's another disrespectful blow on his part.
Here we go.
I mean,
Went through Lamar's, man. Come
his
on.
wife, lovely lady,
Shows your colors.
having a youngin'
Hopefully,
today.
if the people of Martinsville have any sense in the world, here's a woman having a child, which is supposed to be the greatest thing in a man's life or a woman's life, and they're making fun of it. That's fine.
Why ain't you
They're
there?
making fun of you.
Yeah, you.
They cannot. I don't see how they can idolize that.
Yeah, I heard what you
Goober.
said.
He's a
You said
goober.
it 3 times.
No, I said at least he's capable of getting somebody pregnant, unlike you.
You got your
And I
protection.
think
You got
Don
your
ought to be
protection
hosting this show.
sitting right beside you, Diesel. Did you pull him out of your wallet, or did you just stretch the whole thing over him, or what? You brought Danzig here to protect you once again,
He's
brother.
scared. It shows you all
hey,
again.
Don.
how
Jimmy
scared
got
he is.
tired of
Don.
guarding your
It
back.
just shows
You got
all
mad
again.
at him.
Hey,
You kicked
Don.
him off.
Hey, Don. Have you thought that maybe Brian's here because he has to wrestle tonight?
What's he doing on the show with you sitting beside you? Is he
He's always
protecting
here.
you?
He's always here when we
That's
wrestle. in
true.
Martinsville.
That's true.
Right.
He wasn't here last
Protection.
week, was he?
Right, wasn't here last week to protect you.
Don't-
Watch what
He's
happened.
scared. He come in today. Did you see him when he come in? When he come into the set today, he was peeking around the doors and stuff, hollering, "Come here, Brian! Come here, Brian!
Brian, go down
Lee,
the
go in
hallway
first. You go in first,
You
Brian."
go first. Yeah, I've seen all
Don't
that.
think if you try something, I mean, don't think I won't be on you, but I mean that's not why I'm here.
Oh,
You might get on, but you're gonna get off real quick.
He's on the
Because
show
you're too
every
stupid to
time
say
we
they're
wrestle.
intelligent. Why are you here? Protecting Rick Diesel. You're his protection.
He
Understand?
come to
Yeah,
get a
let's
haircut.
just go
just
ahead.
like
That's
Diesel.
why. That's why Bad Brad. That's why
Hello,
Justin
you on
Jimmy
there?
have left you.
Hey,
They
Eddie.
just don't.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
Rick, are y'all giving out discount tickets for the boxing center?
I have no idea. They haven't told me. I've been so busy with motor
far as
mouth
I know,
over here,
no.
I don't know.
Speaking of boxing centers,
Come on down and find out.
You can call them down here at the station and see what they got worked out.
All right, Dawn. You have to use these chairs and cars and all that in the
Not
ring
really.
and all that. Well, why don't you go to ECW? Because Rick don't have to use that
What?
much unless he gets outside the ring.
That's right. I do it the way I do it the way the AIWF rules state to do it.
Right. That's why I saw frying
2x4s.
pans, 2x4s.
No, I'll tell you
coming
what.
in.
That's part of the rules, man.
You can use that stuff on the outside.
Exactly.
You gotta
Well, I
keep
saw
it.
you with it in there not long ago in the
He
ring.
had it in the
Diesel.
ring, didn't he?
Now, if me and you's in a match,
Mount Airy.
if me and you were in a
Wow,
match,
that stunned him. I saw a table and some other things in the ring.
Hey,
Huh?
that's-
Don, it was a
believe you're
weapons
right.
match. It
Yeah,
was legal to bring it in.
So?
I'll tell you what, when me and you have our match, if you can get a car in the building, you can hit me with it, all right?
Brother, that ain't no problem. I get me a
Henry
Volkswagen.
Ford
I
would
come on
love
in there.
you.
Hey, Brian, you gonna be at
Remember this
ringside
painting?
helping Rick tonight?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm a
I'll be at
Ritz.
ringside with him.
Oh, look. Gotta hate that.
Oh, I do.
Gotta hate
Got a
that.
heck of a body, man.
Picking gravel out of his knees and everything.
You know it hurt.
And I'm
You know
also
it had to
gonna be
hurt.
there.
That had to hurt.
Jumping Jimmy.
It just had to hurt.
yeah, you're taking on Jumpy Jimmy, the I guess you call him the defector.
Yeah, that's well. He
Mr.
did,
Lazy Bones.
He didn't defect.
I don't have nothing against Jumping Jimmy. I'm just kind of.
That's what.
Well, he kind of did because he didn't show up.
That's why they're cowards, man. That's why they are.
Y'all kind of helped him.
That, the frustration was building.
Anybody's haircut. My dog, backside of my dog's got to need a haircut in it right there.
Got an ugly butt.
I know, got an ugly butt, but a whole lot prettier than that.
Well, I know that.
If you give Diesel a cigar, it looks like Lassie taking
Hulk
a dump.
Hogan getting the belt.
I'd be honest with you, there's been so much going on at AWF. I hadn't had a whole lot of time to think about Hulk Hogan.
Man, look at
all I can say is you come down the bottom.
right on top of the head. Look who runs. Look who runs.
I tell you,
I know you caught him.
I think Hogan making the change that he's made was the
Oh,
best
this is
thing
good.
that
This right here.
Everybody hated
This
him.
is good.
Nice, showing
You
it
go out
again.
there, you trade licks a few times, and who goes over the top?
All right, take it easy. Dude, I'm getting frustrated, man.
Watch him go over the top. Watch him go over the top. I know, you can tell he's begging. Please don't hit me, Mr. Carson.
Diesel.
What's happening?
What's going on?
The original Macho Man, right?
Is this the original? You got it. Is this
All right.
the monster Eddie Wilson?
Yeah, I'm not on the screen. They got me off to the side today, but I'm working the phone, so.
There he goes.
Diesel, I want to
See you
know
later,
what's
bye.
going on with Mr. Cellulite over here to the side.
Don,
Won't you bring your old original
Let me
butt
Don
wrinkled
Carson.
head down there and watch me slap the nachos out of it?
Let me tell you something, Don Carson.
If you ain't man
I wouldn't
enough to
waste
come
my
say it
precious
first and
time
stay
on
at home.
somebody like you. I got more
See, people
important
get
things
brave
to do
on
in
the
my
phone.
time.
Look
Like
here. You got
love
AT&T
beautiful women
bravery.
and climb
That's what
mountains
he's got.
and snow ski out in Colorado.
Go for
All
it.
right,
You
man.
ain't worth my time.
You
Don
do
Carson,
what in
but I'll tell
Colorado?
you
Hold
one
on a minute.
thing.
Hold on a minute. What do you
Rick
do in
Diesel gonna
Colorado?
show you where it's at.
What do you do in Colorado? You snow ski. Well, brother, I
don't know
wrestled
what
with
he does in
Martinsville
Colorado.
tonight at the
Trying to run
boxing center.
somebody
Come on.
over. Well, I think you might just find out about it tonight. But let me tell you something, Don
Put your
Carson.
false teeth in. I can't hear you, man.
You can't hear him. You can't hear him because you're doing all that talking. That's
Let me tell
they
you
ain't
something,
talking
Don
all
Carson.
that.
I want you to hang in there because I know down there, in the Tennessee
That's
Valley
right.
where you come from, there's got to be some Weight Watchers programs down there somewhere.
I'm watching his weight bounce off the hood of my car right now as I speak. What?
And about that first caller that called in, the woman had said that she wasn't going to come down to the boxing center tonight. She was a fan of yours, Don Carson. Well, first of all, of course she ain't going to show up at the boxing center tonight because you can't buy wrestling tickets with food stamps.
Well, I know
see
that's
you got
probably why
food
you
stamps.
won't show up, right?
Are you going to come down there tonight?
Macho man.
Well, I tell you.
Coulda be, shoulda be, when all you are is wanna be somebody you're not, brother. You say you're the original. I have yet to hear or see or
prove he's
see
not.
Okay?
Well, I tell you what, I ain't got to prove anything to you, Don Carson.
I would hope
anybody
not.
in the AIWF.
He won't
where
show.
I'm going, where I've been, and what I've done is of no
Give him a free
concern of
ticket.
yours.
Let him show you.
I am the original Randy Savage because I carried the
Bring
name
your
in
old
1979.
bald-headed, false teeth falling
I
out,
think the
nacho
Randy
butt
Savage
down.
He won't show, man.
WWF came out in August of 1980, but that's of no concern of you. Yeah, I see you there. Yeah.
Hey, man, come on down
If
to
he
the
was
boxing
some,
center
if he was who
tonight.
he
I
said
know
he
you're gonna be down
would,
there.
he would show up.
Bring some of that
He ain't
beef
gonna
stick
show
and
up.
some crunchy
Yeah.
stuff down to the thing.
Yeah,
and
he
snap
ain't
you
gonna
into
show.
it.
Well, anyhow, I'll tell you what, Eddie, I probably will take you up on that sometime. Right now, I got more important things to
Right.
do.
Hey, man.
Beautiful
Excuse me,
women,
back
you
out.
know?
He got to go
I tell
take his
you what.
Geritol now.
Yeah, I know. Get him some Geritol and some vitamin E and stuff.
Mash him up some bananas.
Look, man,
I tell you what you can
find
do,
out
man.
what rest home you calling from. Come down there and kick over your checkerboard, old man. Don't come up here messing with me.
I tell you what you can do. You next time you get a chance, you come down to the boxing center and you flaunt your pretty women and stuff over there and show Don Carson what he can't have.
Yeah, got Granny Z on the
Girdles and all that stuff, yeah.
More callers get on here. I just couldn't hold
Pepsi
my
and
peace
Geritol
anymore.
wire.
Seeing Mr. Big Mouth Cellulite over here.
Shut up, it's time for serving tapioca in the
But,
restaurant down there. Come
y'all
here.
have a good one, the AIWF. I'll probably be down there soon.
All right,
Look
man.
here,
I
brother.
appreciate it,
Next
man.
time you see Don Carson, he'll be the AIWF heavyweight champion.
He will be. He don't need to say it because he's going to wear that belt.
Farmer sitting beside you, might
Y'all
as well
calm down.
say E-I-E-I-O.
There we go. Show your ignorance,
He
gentlemen.
is ignorant, man.
Hey, also got tonight, we got, who is it, Major
Boxing
Havoc?
Center, you watching it the next
What?
heavyweight
I will
champion.
get it Thursday.
We've been
Right
trying
here in
real
front of
hard
you,
to
baby.
tell everybody
Tell
about
about
the
what's
show
going
tonight,
on.
but we can't. It's the same
Now,
thing
let
was
me-
last week.
they
We'll be
talk
probably
all the
lucky
time.
if there's
Constant.
10
Just
people there because they
constant.
can't
Jabber,
hear
jabber,
us.
Let me talk about the show for a minute.
Pot calling the kettle black, right?
Let me talk about the show for a
Stupid,
minute.
man. Just
Look at
stupid.
it.
We got Major Havoc, Johnny Reb going up against Unknown Soldier
And Major
and Major Breckenridge tonight. Jumpin' Jimmy going up against Brian Danzig.
That's pretty
right?
good. He's undone.
Okay, then we got Big Mouth Don Carson over there.
Heavyweight champion Don Carson.
Heavyweight champion. Get it right there, Weasel boy.
We made the promise. Championship's coming home.
And that's going to be tonight at the Boxing Center and be some other matches too.
I made that agreement.
Only $5, so come on down tonight. 8 o'clock. Let's take a call. Hello, you on there?
Hey, yes, I need to speak to Don again.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the first caller. Okay, and I want that man to know I ain't on welfare, because if I was on welfare, I wouldn't have a telephone. Second of all, I wouldn't have cable 6, I don't think I would.
Tell him.
You be driving big
Set it straight now.
Set the nacho man
I'm going to
straight.
set the record straight. I am going to be there tonight. I've never been to a wrestling match before, but I
Have to give
like
her
Don's
autograph, Don.
attitude. And, buddy, I'm going to tell you, these rednecks over here, these
Tell 'em, lady.
long-haired redneck hippies over
Hippie
here,
type
they need
people
to
talking
be
about
there.
He said he's for peace and love.
Peace and love.
One
Yeah,
thing he'd love is a sheep back
See how
up to a
close they
stump.
leaning on
Oh,
you?
I'm a redneck
I'll tell you
wannabe.
what,
Midnight,
See
you're
any
a
redneck clothes on
wannabe.
me?
Eddie Wilson. Let the lady call.
But I'm going to be there
See some
tonight, Don, and I'm
doctors
going
on
to tell them that I will be there, and I'm going to ask for you personally.
I know. Hey, look at
Ma'am, please do.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, here we go again.
What I liked about that,
You boys show
okay.
yourself. You act up because you don't agree with your opinions.
Yep.
See,
We
you
let her
prove
say
your
what she-
points.
they
of
can't
what you
stand
are.
criticism.
How you
We
are.
let her say what she wanted to say, but we're going to say what we want to say back.
Right.
Oh,
And
they
I'm
sit
not
over there.
allowed-
They sit over
and
there
I'm
and
not
make
allowed-
faces,
Hey, I'm a little
stand up
louder
and show
than
the
the
bottoms of their
person
shoes
I
and
agree.
stuff.
Take
But I'm
a
not
call.
allowed
How
to speak
ignorant
my
can they
opinion.
be?
All right.
Hello,
Yeah.
you on there?
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
Today is the worst 2 weeks of y'all's show that's ever been on television.
I know, because everybody runs their mouth so much.
I
you
know
can't
Rick
hear
Diesel
anything.
over here running his
Well,
mouth
you
on the
can't-
TVA.
You can't have a show.
Right, got his butt whooped, didn't he?
You
Got his
can't,
butt
you
whooped.
can't have a call-in talk show.
You can't
with
stand it.
People
Yeah,
Martinsville
butt
crying, he got a
I know,
butt
you
whooped.
got
And he
whooped.
jumps up, runs that highway. Oh, Rick.
And who goes to the hospital?
And 2 over or whatever sitting there running the mouth and you
That's
can't
us,
hear what
baby.
you're advertising or whatever.
They didn't ever cause trouble, man. We took us
caused
what?
the trouble and
40
we
minutes to
fixed
get
the
the
That's
show
right, baby.
results out.
He went to the hospital. End of discussion.
He did.
I do want to
He could not.
apologize.
End
to
of
all
discussion.
fans.
I think something ought to be done.
I do.
Take some of it off or just cut the
Look
whole
right
show
there.
out.
Perfect poster children for birth control.
It's not worth two
I tell you
cents
whatever.
because you can't understand the
The
advertising.
worst one will be the one down there, Eddie Wilson.
Yeah.
That's good,
boy.
man.
Hey, man, I'm sorry.
I still got pictures
We ain't gonna
of
lower
his
ourselves.
You have
We ain't gonna
pictures
lower
of his mom?
ourselves
Let's
to your
see
level
pictures
no
of his
more,
mom.
Don Carter.
I do want to apologize.
God, put them pictures up.
I do
Here,
want to
Marshall made the
apologize to all the
pictures. I can't
wrestling
stand them
fans
pictures of his
that
mom.
do think that the last 2 weeks of this show has been the worst.
It's
week.
been
Especially
this
the
ones
one
that
that got
crying
cut
Rick
off
Diesel got his
early.
butt
This
whooped.
last 2 weeks
Shut
has
up
been the
for a
best
minute.
shows that they've had.
Especially the one that got cut off
We're here.
early. We like
we're
to apologize
we're
to
showing
him
everybody what we
especially.
are.
'Cause we don't like to cut anybody off.
Well, that's the
best show
last
they've
thing we
had.
want. is
We're real
people
sorry,
think the
man,
show's
if you're
going
still
down.
watching the show.
Right, well.
Oh, the
just-
ratings are up since
Hello,
we
you
come
on
on.
there?
Hey, they're watching, baby. I'm
Yeah,
here.
so the
And
ratings just rose. You asked Charles.
The week.
Go ahead.
Hey, Don.
Yes.
Rick Diesel will kick your butt any day of the week.
He went to the hospital last week. What do you mean, any day of the week? Last week he didn't
He couldn't do it.
That any day of the week ended last
He
Saturday.
run out the door and then he got thrown over the balcony.
Right there at the hospital.
Yeah, look
He went
at
in that
him.
little driveway up there going,
Yeah.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Please
Your
help me.
information.
Give me a
Oh,
shot.
my
Do
ribs
something
are
for me."
hurting.
Rick never went to the hospital. He decided.
Oh, listen,
now you
Weasel
lied there, buddy, Eddie
talking.
Wilson. You
We see
lied
who
there,
got up
buddy.
and left me on
Now you
stage
lied
myself,
there.
and I had
Rick
to show.
said-
I never went to the hospital.
He turned around. He
Check
said,
the records, brother.
he said,
Check
I
your
don't have to
records.
go to the hospital. He said,
Because
he turned it
when I
down,
was
man.
saying
I
he was
hurt
going to
my
the
wife.
hospital, we
How
see who
special
got
you say
scared,
you got
jumped up,
bruised
took off
ribs?
running, left me
Well,
on
where
the
did you go in
set.
that
And
white
I had
car?
to show to
Where did you go in
myself.
that white car? Because
Hey,
I
Don.
turned around and I came back.
It wasn't no white car. It was gray.
And he left.
Don, it wasn't white.
Whatever color the car was.
The color of the car doesn't
It's
matter. The
irrelevant.
fact is, you went to the
Right?
hospital.
You went somewhere. You got off the property because I came right back to my parking spot. I come right back inside, and you were
He was
gone.
gone. He was
Where
hurt.
did you go?
Crying.
Please, Don's gonna hurt me
Well,
some more.
let's-
He was
Get me out of
whining
here.
about how he
Brian
couldn't stand
needs
the
to
pain.
stop. Understand.
Let's
You
try
didn't
to
tell you
get
that
the
Brian
show.
wasn't here. Brian wasn't
Look, we
here.
done
That's
had
okay.
Let's
people hang up.
Let's
go ahead and take
try
the
to
call.
get the show back the way the show was meant to be.
Hello, you on there?
Hey, Rick. Hey, Eddie.
What's going on?
Hey, man, I got one thing to say about old Don Carson.
What's that?
Evidently he's never heard that rule that God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth, and that's for a reason. But you can't expect much better manners from a man with 2 asses.
There
Oh,
goes,
my
that shows more
goodness.
ignorance to the people here in
Martinsville
Martinsville talking
fighters, baby.
like this over the telephone, over live
Hey, young
TV
people,
talking
Lee?
like this.
Y'all
Hey,
say it
that
right.
That is so disrespectful to the younger generation.
Doing so much talking because he's afraid that if he gives anybody half a chance, they'll get what they want to say in.
You're not going to run your mouth.
We don't like to hear that kind of language on the show.
At me.
Exactly. Tell me him running his mouth over there ain't bad television.
Right.
Because it like
bad television is
seeing
seeing your phony face
picture on
on
the
it.
screen, Eddie Wilson, that's just bad.
Show him a picture of his mom.
Look at you, fat boy.
You look like Eddie Mustard.
Show him a picture of his
Shut up
mom.
before I send you back home to Herman. All right, with a butt whooping like Rick Diesel got.
We'll send them over the rail one at a time, won't we?
We'll catch y'all, man.
I'll open that door and we'll send them over one at a time.
I'm tired of this crap, man. Why can't we have
He ain't gonna do nothing about
Stop me.
You keep on, I will. I'll take
Try,
the microphone off.
Come and stop me. Open
Look, we ain't got no calls. Can you ever remember a time we had no calls?
He ain't coming over here.
Stay in that seat, brother.
Can you imagine what if he hit his own stuff?
The carnage.
Look at it this way.
I know.
If you couldn't get a word in edgewise, would you call him?
Well, you know, I hear this man over here running.
Hello, you on there?
I know.
Well, it was. I'll tell you what, there's this guy watching. He's supposed to got on the air today.
If you couldn't get a word in edgewise, Eddie, you wouldn't call him.
Listen to him. Listen to him.
One of my friends said he was going to call in.
People
call in. Really like you too good, but
you gotta have
we get civilized people here calling
we
in,
let
wanting
people
to talk
talk
to
on
us
here.
and wanting to show us the gratitude that we deserve, and then they got to spit out.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all something.
Golly, man.
Y'all up there, you know, all bull cramping around, talking all this junk to each other. Why don't y'all just quit running your mouth like that and do the show?
I agree.
Well, that's what we've been trying to do. See, the show usually runs real smooth.
Right, but you got Eddie Wilson running his mouth, Rick Diesel changing subject, trying to piss me off.
And then we got Loverboy there in the middle. You know, he shows up today.
Maybe they'll sit over there.
I know he does.
Amongst themselves.
To where they're not as
Sasquatch or
loud.
something like that.
I've been trying to keep the pace on here, but it just ain't working.
Check out them little socks you got on. Both of them got matching socks. Ain't that cute?
Yeah.
They must have. They got them matching socks.
Shut up, man, Don Carson.
They're over running their mouth. They have to mumble the whole show.
If we just ignore them, maybe they'll go away.
We ain't going away.
Let me tell you something.
We're listening, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
Y'all so good and everything. Why are y'all sitting there? Why ain't y'all going to WWF or the WCW and wrestling the big boys?
I really don't want to.
I really have no desire to.
I wouldn't want to go to WCW or WWF.
You're scared.
WCW maybe. I'd kind of like to go there. You know, just to see. I mean, I might not could take it. I don't know, but I'd like to see if I could
go there. I mean,
to be honest with you,
AIWF
to me, the WWF is just a clown show now, and WCW. Why would anybody go there? Because you could not even get no airtime because they're so worried about the New World Order. Sting and Luger and the Horsemen. Everybody else coming in is just, you know what I'm saying?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Hold on, guys. This is 1 point. Me and Rick Diesel and all them boys with him, and all the boys in the AIWF agree on. Why waste your time? I'm not going to paint myself up like a clown and jop around all over the ring. I'm not going to be an alcoholic over here in the corner like Jake Snake, whatever his name is, Jerry the King Logger, wear a little crown on, be a Burger King.
I agree with you. Jerry the King Logger's a big fat sissy.
I will say this much. AIWF is wrestling. By grannies, when we get in there, we do business the way business is meant to be. Hey, we get wild, we get upset, and we get mad at one another. But by grannies, why would I want to look like that?
Well, I'm going to tell you, you had a hard time with Diesel last week.
No, really.
When y'all was going in the office, you was the first one out the door.
You know, he was trying to get away.
Diesel goes, please let me out. Please let me out. I opened the door for him. He hit me from behind. Oh, okay, that's fine.
You went out?
Look, right there. Look at your television screen. Where's he going?
If you notice, man.
Where's he going?
What's he dragging across the car?
There's my car.
It's called a
behind.
Behind.
Spot.
But what if he'd have got in the car?
And that is a white or gray Ford Probe. If I'm
you said white.
Shut up, Eddie Wilson.
If you think about it, man, Mr. Charles is not exactly showing the butt whipping Don Carson took inside the building before we got out there.
Probe.
I didn't see no butt whipping.
So, if you
Let me tell you something, Don Carson.
What?
I don't know you.
Good.
I don't know, and I tell you what, I bet you if you ever mess with Sting.
Who? Sting.
You know, Sting had to start off in a small organization too, though. I mean,
yeah.
Some guys make it, some guys don't.
The big boys though.
Oh, I'll give you credit. He can't.
Who's going to handle one of them?
I never claimed that.
I don't do I do the things the real way. I don't have to paint my face and run around.
I wouldn't want to wrestle.
No, there's no need.
I
mean, and all this kind of stuff. Why?
You know.
I bet you
Diesel
couldn't
gonna
even
paint his
pick up
face after he gets
Vader.
his haircut though, so
Don
nobody
Carson.
recognize him.
I'd like to announce there though one day. That'd be nice.
He's not paying no attention, man. He's too
That's-
busy running his
no.
mouth.
Good. Well,
I do
good.
apologize.
Right. You need to apologize for
We've been
yourself.
trying to keep
Yeah.
this show peaceful
So
the whole
ignorant
time,
over
and it ain't
everything.
working.
Stupidity.
I wouldn't waste my time in that upper organization. You know, AIWF is a growing organization. And one day, if you people will keep your eyes on this organization, you will see we will we will scoot ourselves in, and we will climb the rankings, and we will be in the top 3.
Why don't y'all do it like this? Go tonight when y'all wrestle each other, and if you win, you cut Rick Diesel's hair. If he wins, you leave.
He's already
He's got
signed
a
a match
match
with
signed.
Snake
Yeah.
for his hair versus Snake at the Boxing Center tonight. I have already signed a match to go after the AIWF heavyweight title. We do have prior obligations, and we are required to keep them.
Yep.
That is a requirement the AIWF has.
But after those
If
matches
they can,
are
like,
over,
say
who
he
knows?
gets the paperwork
Yeah, exactly.
Well, why
done, and
don't
they
y'all
can get it
just
to
stay
the,
an
and they can
extra
get it to
20
the Boxing
minutes
Center tonight.
and you
I'll do
and
it.
him go at it.
Hey, I'm all for it.
Hey, don't think it won't happen.
Hey, after
chances
as long as they got
are-
after the
they
matches
won't
we're
want to,
scheduled to wrestle tonight is over, who knows?
We can cut them lights off.
They'll turn and run, man. They go out
If
and
you're the
go.
man you say you are, after the matches is over, you'll challenge him. If you win, he leaves. If you win, he wins you, he cut your hair.
Whoa, wait a minute. Let's do it like this. If I win, I cut his hair. If he wins, I have to leave.
Yeah.
How about
Why not if I win, I cut his hair and he leaves?
That's right.
And if he wins, I'll leave. I'll come on public television, shake his hand, and tell him he's a better man than me.
And if you win the belt, he gets the belt too. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a big if.
I ain't scared.
That
I'm
way,
scared.
if you win, you get
That
2
sounds good
things
to me.
from him. You cut his
He
hair
won't
and he
have it. He
leaves.
can't have it.
And if he wins, he gets 2 things. You leave, and he gets your belt.
Done deal.
We can do that.
If the AIWF will sign
But
this
anyway,
stuff,
if you
we'll get it
leave.
done.
I'll sign it. I'll send it to him. I ain't worried about it.
There you go.
Sure,
It's got my approval.
That sounds like a match. Just show if y'all, which one of y'all is the best man.
No problems here.
That's good.
I'm ready.
If Diesel gets beat though, he gonna whine.
I don't care if I do got bad ribs. He don't bother me.
Yeah, my ribs hurt. I was tired from my other fight.
If y'all two can get up in the ring and duke it out and not have nobody coming in.
No involvement from nobody.
Can I get my
That would be nice.
You probably can. You can get your car through the front door.
Well, shall we get quiet over it, Don?
That's the only way you can prove who's the man.
That's the best way. I mean, I agree with you. I said earlier in the show. I said after my match is over with Cobra tonight, I don't care. I'll go right back in there with Don Carson. He don't bother me a bit.
If AIWF committee will sign it, we'll do it.
Yep.
That's the way y'all
No
should do it.
involvement from nobody else. Let them go at it.
And let all the other people stay out of it.
Then we'll show Martinsville who's the man.
That's right.
Y'all say that the WWF and all that's fake. Well, the reason it is because they have people coming in and blowing the matches up.
We never said anything about them being fake. I just said there's turning into a bunch of circuses and clown shows.
Well, I mean,
they're wrestling, but they're dressing them
on
up funny.
WCW, they can't hardly finish a match without somebody coming in.
I agree.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
the Flair and Hogan match.
I agree with you, man.
Sting and Luger against the New World Order.
WCW got
The referee had to,
Yeah, we do.
cause a bunch of crap.
Like you said
They can't even hardly change to it.
Exactly.
Gomez.
Yeah, you're right.
He does look like Cousin
Y'all
Ed,
might
though.
make it interesting if y'all talk
He
to
looks a whole
y'all's
lot like Cousin Ed. Wait, see, they got all that
whoever y'all have to talk to get that done. You might have more people up there tonight.
Hey, that's a good idea, man.
Exactly true.
I'm telling you,
think he do,
chances
baby.
are it's going to happen because Don Carson's whining about the committee and all that, but
We ain't worried about the
We're not
committee.
concerned
We
about
can do
that.
this without the
I'll
committee.
do it. You just tell me
I don't
you
have to
want
have-
it. I'll
We'll
do it.
be in the ring. We'll
Let me
be
ask you a
waiting for
question.
you. You show up, we'll fight.
Wait, I got a question.
What?
If Don Hopkins, doesn't he have the power to sanction a match? Or does he not?
No.
I really don't
To
know.
my knowledge, I don't think he does.
You don't think he does?
No.
No, man.
Well, it might not be a...
I don't think it matters though.
Maybe not a title.
Why does it matter?
We'll do it in the street.
It
We'll
don't-
do it in the parking lot. We'll do it in the building. We'll
Get
do it
in the
the
ring and
basement.
fight.
We'll do it anyway. I'll do it out here in the parking lot. Just give me the keys to my
Well,
car.
why don't y'all get whoever it has to sanction the match? And if everybody votes on it, everybody in the Henry
Even if it
County
don't get
area
sanctioned,
call in
big
and
deal. Let you
vote
fight.
on it.
We got to get it where people can talk
Hey.
first, though.
That's true, man.
I'm talking.
Yeah,
It
you're
seems like
talking.
he's sitting up
He gonna
pretty
get his
cool.
haircut tonight.
I mean, you know what I'm saying. He is now, but he wasn't early.
He's scared. Look at him
Yeah, but
shake
that's
over.
because both of y'all, y'all got to sit there and let the people talk.
I agree with you.
Well, I've been trying to say that through the whole
About
show.
each other's
Look at him
mama.
interrupt.
I've been trying to keep
Your
pace.
mama ain't got nothing to do with this.
I know he was turning this thing into a clown show last week.
Your mama's just at home or wherever. They ain't got nothing to do with this stuff. Y'all sitting up there doing
That's
that.
exactly right. I agree with you.
You see who had the show when it was
Fire
over.
on fire
We
last
were
week.
holding the ground, boys.
It was a TVA.
All right, man. We appreciate it.
All right.
Well, let's take another call here. We ain't got much time.
Hello.
You on there?
This is Charles Rourke. How y'all doing?
Oh.
Hey, Charles. Things must have got too calm.
Hey, Charles.
Things must have got too calm down here,
Nowhere
Charles.
now.
We started actually
Mr.
talking
Brown
to the fans,
Moser.
letting the
check
fans
Then Charles
enjoy
calls
themselves.
in.
Okay, listen. I'll tell you
Ask
what.
Charles if he's
We'll even
checking
let
out.
Charles do. We'll even let Charles talk.
Go ahead.
That's right.
We'll
I gotta let
even-
you,
so
you
they
guys
admit
both
to-
know.
All right.
I think you both suck.
Do what?
I think Carson and Rick Diesel are not good TV hosts. I think, when you're sizing up Carson, you just got a big ego, and that's the only thing you can go on.
Wait a minute.
I think it's the only thing that makes
Ego, he
you,
says.
do
If Rourke was
anything.
man enough,
It's
he'd
your
come
ego.
down here and
I
said
mean,
that
what
to
would
your
you be
face.
without your ego, Don Carson?
I showed up, baby, last week as
Yep.
requested. Where were you?
That's exactly right.
Look,
if you were if you
didn't
put
make
his
an
ego
appointment
down,
with
why
me,
don't you
did-
show up
Don
here?
Carson, did you make an appointment with me?
Yes,
There
sir.
we
We
go
had an
again.
appointment Saturday morning.
Show it to him in your book.
Baby, I ain't got my books with me.
Contracts. Break it that appointment.
That's fine.
We'll get the paperwork. We got it signed. It's in the truck. We'll go get it.
You go right ahead. You back up on
I mean,
me.
Don,
That's fine.
we had all this planned. We were building you sets,
Yes, sir.
all this stuff.
Right.
I mean, you backstabbed us.
No, sir. You didn't show.
You backstabbed us.
You didn't show.
He wasn't
you didn't
here.
Bring
He
your
chickened
weak
out on
little behind the desk self out
I
here.
can't believe
and
it.
do nothing.
You know, we really,
Don, we
really
didn't have
true.
an
We don't
appointment.
need his
Oh, man.
support. We don't need him.
I'm
I
here
mean,
doing his favor.
if
I'm
he
trying
was-
to defend you, Charles Rourke. You come out here and you put your mouth
Yep.
on me.
Yep.
That's a wrong thing to do, brother.
We invested
He
thousands
should
and
have.
thousands
If he
of
was going
dollars
to
in
do
your
this,
show.
Wonderful.
he did it the cowardly way by calling in.
I know.
You know, he owns the station. Why didn't he come up here personally and do
Yeah.
this?
Right.
Then you
Come
go
on,
again.
sit.
You go back mouth.
Hey, that's
You know,
the way he does
some of
me,
these
Don.
things-
He'll run
he's
off in
just
the
like-
room
He's just
somewhere.
like
Some of these
Diesel,
things
you
Diesel
know, with
say
the
is right.
bird manure on his hat. He's kind
What
of.
did his check-
What?
Huh?
Did his check clear?
Wait a minute. What'd you say, Charles?
I said some of the things that you say about Don Carson are right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, I can't believe it.
Oh, starting to
You know, we
change
ain't
a
got
little
Charles.
bit.
we ain't
We
got
didn't sit down and have us a
we
meeting about
ain't
this.
got to sit here and take.
Oh,
I ain't
God.
We don't. We
Nothing
don't.
you
We
gotta
don't.
say.
Even, we shouldn't even be here. We this.
Don Carson, I'm gonna ask you to politely leave the station.
Let's go. Let's go. We will go. We're coming to your house now, buddy. You stepped on the wrong
He
shoes.
said
now.
politely, Don. Be polite about it.
Charles,
Step
Rourke,
off.
You go cash that check he wrote you, baby.
That's right.
If
We'll
you
see
the
who-
big clearance,
that's right.
I'll be happy to leave you all
Yes.
stinking set. I don't like these people that are calling in. The
bathroom smell.
90% of them don't
They're
bathe. They like these long-haired,
Inbreeding.
hippie-looking boys over here. That's fine. Much like you said, folks go down here. Can't even go to the bathroom here.
can't.
6 use the bathroom. I'm gonna be at the
can't.
boxing center tonight.
Be there.
Charles, you need to get yourself together
Yep.
before this night comes over with.
Please leave.
That's your music, ain't it?
That's right. Yeah. Make your exit.